Hello students, firstly I would like to welcome you all to Onboard Digital Classes. And secondly, I would like to apologize to all the students if you are waiting for current affairs for the month of January 2025. Let's begin today's class without wasting much time. Alright? As we all know that in Prayagraj, that is in Uttar Pradesh, Kumbh Mela is been organized. So this question is regarding Kumbh Mela. Okay, I would request all the students to kindly watch this and try to answer the question also. Alright. So let's begin today's class by answering this question. Alright. What it says is Kumbh was recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Site. Okay, we all know that World Heritage status is given by whom? UNESCO. Correct. But it is said that it is given World Heritage Site in the year 2020, which is incorrect. So this is 2017. Alright. As intangible cultural heritage. This is correct. This is incorrect because of the year. Alright. Next is Harshavardhana, king of Pushyavati dynasty, right, started Kumbh. Was Harshavardhana the king of Pushyavati dynasty? The answer to this question is yes. Harshavardhana was the king of Pushyavati dynasty, and during his reign, Mahakumbh was organized in Prayagraj, though the number of gathering was quite small at that time. Alright. Next is the Mahakumbh is held every 144 years. Okay, they have said about Mahakumbh, this is correct. In Prayagraj, and Earth Kumbh is held every 6 years in Haridwar and Prayagraj. The statement, both the statement is correct, right? So we can say that if we eliminate option number 1, then we are left with only 2 and 3. So that is the answer to this question. Alright. Moving ahead to the next slide. It is regarding IMEC. Yesterday, if you have heard about Prime Minister, where is he right now? He is currently in United States, but yesterday he was in Paris, right? In Paris, there was a discussion regarding IMEC, and Prime Minister had said that IMEC is his first priority. So it's very important that we know that we should know about IMEC. All right. So what it says, which countries are key participants in India Middle East Economic Corridor? You must also know the full form of IMEC, that is India Middle East Economic Corridor. Okay. So they have asked the countries. We know Bharat is definitely one country, followed by UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Israel, right? We know that Iran is not part of IMEC, right? So is Turkey. And here we know that Afghanistan and Pakistan, as well as Iran, they are not part of IMEC. And Syria is not part of IMEC, so is Jordan, all right? So that is the reason why we choose option number 2 for this answer. Okay, moving ahead to the next slide. Question number 3. Which landmark judgment was delivered by the Supreme Court of India, okay, in its early years in 1951 that upheld the power of judicial review? Why are we studying about 1951? Because this year, that is 2025, marks 75 years of the establishment of Supreme Court in India. Alright, so 2025 is what? It marks 75 years of the establishment of Supreme Court in India. So that is the reason why it becomes extremely important. Okay, so we have talked about the judicial power, right? The question is asking about the judicial review. So we know that case 1 on the Bharati case is associated with what? It is associated with the basic structure, correct? So this is not the answer. The answer to this question is Sankhari Prasad case. Okay, it's a very, very famous case with respect to judicial review. What is judicial review? That is something that we'll be doing in the class, live classes. All right. Next is what we have. It is about Bennu. What is Bennu? Bennu is what? It's an asteroid, right? It is an asteroid. Okay. This is a mission of whom? It is a mission of NASA, OSIRIS-REx mission. It is a mission of NASA by the name OSIRIS-REx. All right. So please remember this. This is very important. It was in news. Okay. What is the main scientific goal of this project or this mission? Is the main objective is to study the asteroid's composition and return samples to Earth. All right. So you need to understand two things here. Bennu is an asteroid. This project is of NASA, and NASA's mission, which mission? Mission name is OSIRIS-REx. And what is the main objective or the main motive of this mission? Is to study the asteroid's composition and return samples to Earth. All right. Let's move to the next slide. Consider the following statements regarding Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, we know that Government of India organizes this to commemorate what? To commemorate the return of Mahatma Gandhi. Alright. It is celebrated to commemorate the return of Gandhiji to Bharat in 1915. This statement is correct. Alright. The theme of 2025 Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is Diaspora Contribution to Viksit Bharat. We know the importance of diaspora, right? In every country, the importance of diaspora has been very predominant currently, isn't it? So, and number 3, it says it is celebrated annually every year. Initially, it used to be celebrated annually every year, but now we are not celebrating Pravati Bharatiya Divas annually, but we are celebrating every 2 years. Yeah, after every 2 years we celebrate. So this statement holds incorrect. Next is Chief Justice for 2025 was Christian Carlo Kanglu, President of Trinidad and Tobago. So answer to this question is also this. So this is also correct. So what is it said? Choose the correct options. Okay, we know 1 is correct, 2 is correct, and 4 is correct. So you know the option is option number C. Alright, so answer to this question is option number C. Next is question number 6. So the next question is, consider the following statements regarding National Turmeric Board. Turmeric means what? Haldi, right? Haldi. Okay, it comes under Ministry of Agriculture. No, it comes under Ministry of Commerce. Alright, it does not come under Ministry of Agriculture. The headquarter of the board has been set up in Andhra Pradesh. No, it has been set up in Telangana. Okay, Telangana. Okay. Turmeric is also known as golden spice. This statement holds true. India is the largest producer of turmeric, but second largest consumer and exporter of turmeric. So this statement is also incorrect. Why? Because India is also the largest producer, consumer, as well as exporter of turmeric. Alright. So it is not second largest, it is largest producer, exporter, as well as consumer of turmeric. Okay. So this statement is also incorrect. So we can say that, what is it said? Which of the following statement is incorrect? They have asked about incorrect, right? So we can say that 1, 2, and 4 are incorrect. So only 3 is correct, right? Those students who does not see this, no, but they tend to make the mistake that all the 3 statements are incorrect and then only 3 is correct. They do not see this, and then ultimately they tick only 3, and then what do they get in the exam? They get what Congress got in Delhi election, right? Anyway, moving ahead to the next slide. Consider statements regarding Bharat Poll. Alright. So it was developed by CBI. Yes, this statement is correct. It was developed by CBI, that is Central Bureau of Investigation. Its primary purpose is to facilitate real-time information sharing for faster access to international police assistance, basically Interpol. Right? Interpol. So this statement is also correct. So what is the correct options? We know that option number C is correct for this question. Alright. Next, what we have, which organization has been selected for Subhash Chandra Bose Apada Prabandhan Puraskar 2025 in institutional category? This is basically given to what? Given for disaster management, right? For disaster management. Okay. Which institute has got this? The name of this institute is option number C, Indian National Center for Ocean or Information Services. It is given in 2 categories, individual category as well as institution category. Okay, in individual category, cash price is how much? Cash price is 5 lakh rupees, and in institutional category, cash price is 51 lakh rupees. Okay, please keep this in mind. All right, next, who is the author of the book How India Scaled Mount G20, the inside story of G20 presidency? Okay, why are we studying about this? Because in 2024 prelims UPSC question paper, if you have given the exam, there was a question regarding a book, right? Why Bharat Matters, and the book was written by Dr. S. Jayasankar. So that question had come in 2024 prelims question. All right. So keeping that in mind, this book is very, very important because it is regarding G20. And who is the author? The author is the Sherpa of G20. Who was the Sherpa of G20? What is a Sherpa? Sherpa is a coordinator. And he was the author of this book as well. All right. So answer to this question is Amitabh Kant ji. Okay. He was also the Sherpa of G20, and he has written this book. Very, very important book that you must keep in mind. All right. Okay. Ujala scheme was launched in. Why are we studying about Ujala scheme? Because 2025 is the 10th year anniversary. 2025 is the 10th year anniversary of Ujala scheme. So if 2025 is 10th year, it was launched in 2015. Correct? All right. And what was this Ujala scheme all about? It was basically to upgrade the CFLs, right? CFLs to LEDs, right? CFLs has been upgraded to LEDs, right? For to make energy efficient, isn't it? So this is a very old scheme of the government of India. All right. Next, what we have, who headed the Joint Committee Parliament for WAF Amendment Bill? We know that WAF Amendment is in news, isn't it? So who was the head of that JPC, that is Joint Parliamentary Committee? And what is the answer to this question? Tell me. Asaduddin Owaisi. Do you think he is the head of JPC in the WAF board? No, he is not. Gaurav Gogoi? No, he is the MP from the Assam state, I believe, right? And Megha Vishram Kulkarni, she is also an MP, but she is an MP from Rajya Sabha. All right. So answer to this question is Jagadambika Pal. He is the chairman of the Joint Parliamentary Committee with respect to WAF Amendment Bill. All right. Next, what we have is consider regarding Anji Khad Bridge. Very, very important question. Everybody should know this question. Okay, because it's very, very important. India's first cable stayed rail bridge and second highest after Chenab Bridge. This statement is absolutely correct. Situated in Raisi district in Jammu and Kashmir. This statement is also correct. So the answer to this question is option number C, both 1 and 2. This is very, very important that you must keep in mind, because this is the first India's cable stayed rail bridge. Okay, and is the second highest bridge after Chenab. Chenab, we know where it is situated in. It is situated in Jammu and Kashmir. Right. So next is considered regarding Z Morth Tunnel or Sonmarg Tunnel. Very, very important question. Another very important question that you must keep in mind. It is a 2-lane road tunnel between Gangagir and Sonmarg on the Srinagar-Leh highway in Jammu and Kashmir. This statement is absolutely correct. The project comes under supervision of National Highway Authority of India. This statement is incorrect. Why? Because it does not come under NHAI. Instead, it comes under NHIDCL. All right, it is not by NHAI. Before it was BRO. Before it was BRO, that is Border Road Organization, but now it's been given to NHIDCL. All right. So we can say that this statement is incorrect. That is option number 2 is incorrect. So we know that the answer to this question is only 1. All right. Moving ahead to the next slide. Which article has been the provision of UCC, Uniform Civil Code? We know that Uniform Civil Code is also in news currently, right? So which article? Article number 44 is UCC. It comes under DPSP. All right. Article number 45 is incorrect. Article number 20, 21 is also incorrect, because these are fundamental rights, right? These are fundamental rights, right? Next is consider statement regarding Kho World Cup. Why are we studying this? Because Kho World Cup is the first inaugural World Cup which was set up in India this year, right? It is an inaugural World Cup which was held in India. It was in New Delhi. This statement is correct. Official mascot was Tejas and Tara. This is also correct. Bharat men won the World Cup, but women team lost to Nepal. This statement is incorrect, because women team also had won against Nepal. Bharat men's team also had won against Nepal. So we can say that only 1 and option number 2 is correct of this question. All right. Question number 16. Consider blue flag certification. Blue flag certification is basically given by the Foundation for Environmental Education, which is in Denmark. This statement is correct. And there's a beach in Kerala which is by the name Kapad Beach. That is in which place? It is in Kozhikode. And Chal Beach in Kannur received blue flag certification. This statement is also correct. And this Kapad beach, which is in Kozhikode, it is renewed, okay, this year. Okay, so the answer to this question is incorrect statements. Very, very important that you must keep in mind. Incorrect statements. So the answer is both. You cannot say, you cannot take both. All right, so answer is none. Why? Because they have asked incorrect statements. Okay, moving ahead to the next slide. Consider the following who received Padma Vibhushan Award in 2025. Okay, all of them have received Padma Vibhushan. That is, Lakshmi Narayan Subramanian has received Padma Vibhushan in violinist. He was violinist. This statement is correct. Dr. Nageswar Reddy, gastrologist, again correct. Kumadani Rajnikant Lakhia, Kathak dancer, right? Kathak dancer, this statement is correct. Osama Suzuki is got posthumously, that is after his death. All right, so he was a Suzuki leader. Total how many people had got Padma Vibhushan this time? 7 people had got, right? And these are the 4 people, and the remaining 3 are Jagdish Singh Ketkar. He was the former CGI, that is Chief Justice of India, followed by M.T. Vasudevan Nair. He was a writer. He also got posthumously, right? And Sharda Sinha, she was Bhojpuri and Maithili singer. She also got posthumously, right? So this was the important question. So this was the important current affairs from the month of January, and we'll be doing 2 parts. Okay, we have covered this many questions in this part, and next part I'll be uploading pretty soon. All right, so having said that, I would like to end today's class. And to all the students, if you have not considered subscribing my YouTube channel, please subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. And to all the students, I will meet you in the next class. Thank you very much.